spiritual abundance isn't just a nice idea. It's actually a reality through Jesus Christ. We actually can experience peace through all things, strength for all things, trust in all things, and purpose from all things. We actually can experience that Jesus is everything. But here's what I think happens and why we don't buy the hype of spiritual abundance. So think about life like a watch. I've got a watch here. It's not as fancy as it looks, trust me. We'll say that I give you this watch, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is the best watch ever, literally the best watch ever. You're gonna love this watch. You'll use it to track time. It's gonna help you with your time management. Your boss is going to love you because you'll always be there early. Your clients will love you because you'll always have time for their projects. Your family's gonna love you because you'll have more than enough free time with your kids. Your wife will love you because you will always get the honeydews done, and you'll be home in time for dinner. Oh, and by the way, you'll even have time for your own leisure. Maybe read a book, maybe play golf. I don't know what you like to do. I like to play golf. You love this watch. You would take this watch and you would want to use it. But what if you decided that some parts of it weren't totally necessary? You're looking at it and you think, one of these arms here is actually longer than the other one, and that's kind of weird. I don't get that. I think I'm going to take this one off. And this weird knob thing on the side, I don't really understand what that's for, so I'm going to take this off. And, I don't know about your reality, but in my reality, I think solar's better, so I'm going to take the battery out too. Now, if you did that, you would come back to me sometime later and you would be totally frustrated by this watch. You would say, Brian, this watch isn't working the way that you told me it would work. It's not going well. I'm always late. I'm about to get fired. My clients hate me. My wife's always mad. I never get the honeydews done. My kids don't even see me anymore. And what is leisure time? I don't have leisure time. This watch is horrible. I am frustrated and fed up with it. It doesn't work the way you said it would work. It is not all it's hyped up to be. I would say you didn't use it the way that I designed it to work. You didn't follow the instructions. And when it wasn't working the way that you thought it should work, you didn't look in the big instruction manual that I gave you. So of course you're frustrated. If you would use it the way that I said you should use it, it would go well for you. I think sometimes we treat the Christian life this way. We like the idea of joy and peace and patience and kindness and gentleness and self-control. We like the idea of spiritual abundance. We like the idea of purpose and power. We like those ideas. We want that in our lives. But, this surrendering to Jesus thing, that seems kind of odd. I don't think I want that one right now. I think I'll take that part out. This serving at church thing, I think I'd rather go hiking this weekend. I'm going to take that part out. This mental purity thing, or this bitterness thing, or this sarcasm thing, I don't think I need that part either. I'm going to take that part out. I just don't see how that works in my reality. Oh, and that tithing thing, that makes zero sense considering how tight my bills are right now. I'm going to take that part out too. When we start taking apart life the way that God designed it to work, we shouldn't be surprised when we end up frustrated and fed up with the way that it's going for us. You can't expect the buffet of God's blessing when you choose a la carte obedience. And I believe that if you take the things that we talk about here, if you'll take them with faith and with action, then you will see that God is who he says he is, and he will do what he says he can do in your life.